Space company Rocket Lab is preparing to enter double digits. Its 10th launch of its Electron rocket. It's an unprecedented milestone given the first launch was just 2.5 years ago. Zach Fleming went to visit.
Mission Control readying for engine tests today, preparing for launch number 10 next week. In just a decade, founder Peter Beck's gone from a small rocket carrying nothing, launching out of a shed, to a staff of 500 regularly launching satellites that are advancing groundbreaking science.
And they generally range from the size of a piece of bread through to something about the size of a refrigerator.
And now his goals are going lunar. He wants to help colonize the moon.
We'll be involved in shaping the future for the human race. It's fantastic.
As the only private company in the world successfully going into space from a private launch site, what'll get Rocket Lab to the moon is closely guarded. We can't show you most of the Rocket Lab factory. For example, this is a Stage 2 rocket containing fuel tanks and important electronics, but it's all trade secrets. But a new invention we can show you is Rosie.
Yeah, Rosie the robot's my favourite machine.
In goes raw carbon, out comes finished components.
Taken something that was 400 odd hours and turned it into 12. And it's big enough to park a school bus on, and it's just an awesome machine.
And as Rocket Lab looks to launch Electron number 10 next week, the hope is Rosie, alongside other innovations, will help it scale up to what it has permission for, one launch every 3 days.
And to put that into context, out of Cape Canaveral in America, the busiest launch range in America, it's only licensed to launch 28 times a year.
He wants to go down in history as the man who made space accessible. Next Monday's launch will put him one small step closer. Zach Fleming, News Hub.